as God would have it, the Sanders have a filling station right on that there strip of land. And I reckon he was at the wheel when he turned me into the Sanders place because
I'm so very sorry. We are so very sorry. Reverend Oglethorpe, I'd like to personally apologize on behalf of my entire family for our lateness, our tardiness. We've had an accident.
Is anybody hurt?
Just ruffled, but we turned the bus over in a ditch.
Goodness gracious!
It's out by the pickle plant. Y'all have little cucumbers floating down Mount Pleasant. Did you know that?
I guess they let a few of them slip away, but...
Look like thousands. Thousands of baby gherkins. That's an awful waste of a pickle, if you ask me. The twins got so excited they got Daddy to pull over for a look-see, and we all ran over to that side of the bus for a better view. Well, I'm guessing the burn was soft as we just kept going.
And nobody was hurt.
Only my daddy's pride and my sister's hairdo, which are both sins, if you ask me. But I do sincerely apologize.
Where is everybody else?
Back with the bus. A couple stopped to help us. Smitty and Joanne Cates. Do y'all know them? I wasn't sure because they said they're a Methodist.
No. Well, that was real nice of them.
I asked, didn't they want to come hear us sing, but they said it was their card playing night. I'm real sorry.
Well, where are my manners? Miss Denise Sanders of the Sanctified Sanders Singers.
Excuse me, I'm June. Denise is my sister, one of the twins. And we're not called the Sanctified Sanders Singers anymore. Mama says all those S's sound like a snake a-hissing.
June?
Mama, here they are.
Oh, the Sanders family singers, ladies and gentlemen. I mean brothers and sisters. I'm sorry.
Oh, we are sorry. We are so sorry. Aren't we, children?
Yes, very sorry. Romans 9:2. I have great sorrow and unceasing anguish in my heart.
Oh. Isaiah 60:20. Thou shalt be like a well-watered garden, and thou shalt not sorrow any longer.
I was overcome with by trouble and sorrow. Psalms 116:3.
Thou shalt be like a well-watered garden, and thou shalt not sorrow any longer. God will be thine everlasting light, and thy days of sorrow shall end. Jeremiah 31:12.
Oh, Mama.
Thank you, Pastor Oglethorpe, and thank you, Mount Pleasant Baptist. This is our first sing in 5 years, and with the bus tipping over like that, I guess we're just a little bit addled. I mean, when that bus started tipping over, I thought we'd be swimming for sure. Vera's legs were sticking up in the air, and
there's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier spot in the dale. No place is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No place is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale.
No. Everybody's gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time. Now, listen everybody, cause I'm talking to you. The Lord is the only one that carries you through. You better get you ready, cause I'm telling you why. Cause Jesus is coming from his throne on high. We are the Sanders family singers from right up around Dollar City. I'm Pearl. This is my brother Stanley. Just came back to us. My daughter Julie and my wife.
Reading in the Bible all the things he said. Said he wasn't coming back to raise the dead. Are you gonna be among the chosen few? Will you make it through?
Well, I'm gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. I'm gonna have a wonderful time. Glory, hallelujah. There's a reckoning coming along. Let's get ready, girls, get into the one.
We'll have a wonderful time up there. Built upon the solid rock, the house will stand. Storms may beat upon it and in rage expand, not prevailing against the one foundation grand. not overthrow you. If on the rock you're building, right for sure and steady it stands. Firmly and securely stands, and through ages long will endure forever. Safe are the souls who have built on the rock. They shall not be removed.
Darla wants to know if you think Jesus would mind if we put a little swing into it.
Swing. Well, I think that Jesus would have an open mind about it, don't you?
The devil is a rustler, and many are his men, who ride the plains and valleys, running souls with death and sin. If you're a Christian cowboy, then saddle up God's word and save a soul that's headed toward the devil's hurt. Swinging to the saddle, Christian cowboys, start riding and start riding hard for the Lord. Search the canyons for the souls of men, bring in the strays for the Lord. What outfit do you ride for? Are you the devil's head, or is the Lord your foreman, and the rugged cross your brand? Is hell your destination, or heaven your reward? You're working for the devil, or you're working for the Lord. Swinging to the saddle, Christian cowboy, start riding and start riding hard. Search the canyons of sin for the souls of men, bring in the strays for the Lord. And when the round is over and payday rolls around, when all the strays are branded and when all the lost are found, we'll check the reins up yonder in valleys green and wide. We'll never make it, cowboy, unless we up and ride. Swinging to the saddle, Christian cowboys, start riding and start riding hard. Search the canyons of sin for the souls of men, bring in the strays for the Lord.
Psalm 62:8 says, Mother,
Trust in him at all times.
trust in him at all times. I won't sell beer in my store. I don't do nearly as well as I used to, but I finished the porch though. We're just gonna have to wait for the screen wire to come in.
Yes, sir.
That bottle cap is still stuck in the siding. Next time you're up on Highway 11, pull in. I'll show it to you. People used to talk about the fire. Back then they had a great desire to see God's hand at work in the midst of them. But it seems that since I've gotten older, folks' hearts have grown a little colder. It's time to get our hearts filled once again. Bring them in.
Bring them in.
To the
Filling station. Let them get a taste.
Good old
Fashion true salvation.
to the spot where the glory flows out. That'll make them cry.
It'll make 'em shout.
Everything is
Free, it'll never run out at the filling station.
It's my turn. Don't shed any tears when I am change my address. This fleeting life will soon be gone. No grief, no strife on heaven's bright shore. No sickness, no pain, and no more distress. No, I'll never die. I'll just change my address. My sister Darla and I are twins. I'm the oldest by 4 minutes.
Darla was a complete and total surprise.
Darla and I go to Colby Bible School. We cost too much to go together, so we trade years. This is my year off, which I guess could explain my behavior. This February, I ran off to Charlotte without telling my mom and daddy.
Denise, funny.
Like running away from home, only I'm 17.
Darling,
Well, 16 going on then.
girl,
Have you ever been to a movie house? I have, 6 times, with my mom and daddy's permission.
Do you know Jesus is mine?
Why, yes.
1,
2, 3, 4. I'm so happy as I travel on the right road to glory land, and I'm living so my light for Jesus will shine. I'm rejoicing as I'm singing, traveling with an angel band. There's no sorrow in my heart, for Jesus is mine. Shouting and praising, voices are raising, glory divine. Going to glory, telling a story, Jesus is mine. Headed for heaven, sins are forgiven, all not repine. There is such gladness, there's no more sadness, glory light shine. Singing and shouting, there's no more doubting, love so divine. Marching with the winners, swilling with sinners, he will be mine. Surely mine. I have been given treasures in heaven, all I repine. Onward I'm going, happy in knowing Jesus is mine.
May the glory of the Lord endure forever.
May
May the Lord rejoice in his works.
He who looks at the earth and it trembles, who touches the mountains and they smoke.